Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Push him back. Push him back.
They go to Elliott again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Pick the edge. Come on, going to 53. 25, check 25. Hey, kill. 47. Rotate, spell. 26.
Throwing, Prescott, and that's Elliott, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the pass.
It's the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down. Here go 46. Check Mike, 99. Man, I got you. 26.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Mike Evans. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And then his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Let's get off the field,
Jackson on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Score! Touchdown, Cowboys! That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
The kicker on for the extra point.
A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
We call that sack block. Hey, watch that. Watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, let's get him home.
Here's Jackson to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Ravens first down.
I can't believe they even let you play. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Too low.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch that. Watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Rip right. Rip right. Mike 54. Mike 54.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to air one out into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 35. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw is Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, and he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. No running room for Zeke on 1st down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Prescott here to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Prescott completes it to Austin. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A 1st down carry by Elliott. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands up.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Mike Evans, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
54 Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Today's final score, Cowboys 45, Ravens 24.